this is Rusal777 and I'm back with more Let's Stream Valkyria Chronicles. Welkin and Alicia have both been separated from the rest of Squad 7 and must make their way through the forest deep in the night and try to reunite with everyone. So, however, Alicia's ankle is sprained, meaning she will be limited in her mobility. Can Welkin and Alicia make it out? Let's see if we can help them out.
Here we go.
This part of the game is going to be a lot more focused, as I said before, on the actual actions point of the game. And less on...
Hey, well...
It'll be more focused on the action portion than the normal, sorry. This is going to be more focused on the action portion than the tactical. There's not much in the way of strategic. There's not many strategic options you have here. Alright, and we're at a promising point. And now we need to get Alicia to catch up.
My turn, okay?
And as we see, Alicia is struggling. She can walk, but it's obviously that she's not going to get as far as she would normally. And thankfully, with Welkin having taken out the scout, we can just move along.
My turn, okay?
And there we go. We'll want her to get up to this flower, and then we'll call it good here. And that's our first turn. It's hard to read because it's never on screen for more than a few seconds, but if you notice, there's a quote underneath the turn icon, and it's different for each one. That's because it represents what country that it's related to. For the Empire, it mentions for king and country, basically. While Gallia's is about the Valkyria. Specifically, it mentions Valkyrie bless this fertile land.
Here we go.
And of course, Panacera helps dull the pain and enables Alicia to walk farther, which will be a great boon for us moving forward. And now we see searchlights are set out for us. So we'll have to be careful. Alright.
Hostile sighted.
Got him. Alright. And note that special effect of his weapon, defense down. These are the first time we'll start encountering it, but more and more frequently enemies will have weapons that
My turn, okay?
more than just weaken us and injure us, will weaken us, allowing their allies to do further harm. So the idea is to just do what you can to stay out of that way. Alright. We see Alicia making a great stride. Alright. She made it almost across the bridge. In this case, actually want Welkin to try and get... Can I get this? No, not quite. Alright. Grenades should sort this out. Absolutely. Thankfully,
Yes!
that doesn't attract any undue attention,
Gotta love nature.
and we're able to move forward. Alright. And we know there's two in there. One is Ty the Immortal, which is he's a shock trooper. And the other is a regular scout. So what we'll want to do is actually remove the scout and then get rid of the shock trooper. Alright. Let's see. And Welkin is in the blast area, which is really not good.
My turn, okay?
Alright. Have Alicia move away from where the spotlight is. And landmines are probably very close, if not instant death. So you want to be careful about those. Alright. We'll leave her there for the moment. And we'll let... We're going to have to move them
Ready to
both,
go.
obviously. But we're going to have Welkin come here to where the bonus area is. See if we can move Alicia up to it.
Moving out.
Alright. This is all going to be about timing. So we just have to be patient. And that's one of the things. Moving towards your target doesn't
Can't
always
beat
mean
the smell of
moving.
fresh soil.
Nope. And we made it safe and sound. Good work, Alicia. Alright. And we know both units are going to be moving that way. But again, because of limited visibility, we should probably hope that we can take advantage. Alright. Managed to clear that.
Here we go.
And more Ponacera.
Alicia.
Alright. Now, as far as what's going to be coming around this corner...
Hostile sighted.
Oh, God! Gods, he's got range. Okay, the only reason... Probably the only reason he can see me is because of this damn scout.
Take this.
Okay. Gonna have to be careful here. Took a lot of
My
damage.
turn, okay?
This is one of the more risky missions, because obviously you don't have support. Even at best it would take a... Can I see the scout? No. Yep, but he's got a shot on me. Alright, but Welkin's supporting.
I'll cover you, Alicia.
Got him. Alright. Alright. Now the problem is I don't...
My turn, okay?
Truthfully, Can she heal him? Not from this angle. Can she move further back? Yeah. Heal.
Thank you.
Alright. Both of them can see each other. Unfortunately, this is probably where we fail again, but we have to see. No, he ran away. Okay, so he's just moving back and forth. Alright.
Ready to go.
Well, they both are working together, so why not? Alright. So it may just be easier to move these two
Here we go.
and just get them both. Aim for the head for luck's sake. Oh, come on. Well, at least now we know why he's known as the Immortal. This guy is definitely just...
Here we go.
Alright. Okay, so I should have used her. Yeah, this guy's gonna eat up time at this point. And the problem is he's facing us. Alright. Alright, we've got... It's 10 turns, right? Turns, right? No, 20. Okay, so we're all right.
Moving out.
Let's see if Alicia can get him. Because she's got the...
I'll cover you, Alicia.
Alright. Because she's the one with undodgeable
Moving
shots.
out.
I'll cover you, Alicia.
Alright. That's tie the Immortal down. Right. In the grass, we should be fine. Yeah, as long as you're in the grass, they can't really see you. Need to be careful, though, because there might be some others hiding in the grass. That, and we don't want to get too close to the shelling. Alright. She's pretty close.
Here we go.
So is Welkin. Get them into position. Alright. But we did manage to take out an enemy ace. And that's nothing easy. The enemy aces definitely earn their titles, I'll put it that way. Alright. And we're almost to the end.
Gotta love nature.
I do like that you can look up at people's information. Okay, no. Because he's not going to make it through. So we're going to let them shell this area one more time, and then we're passing through. No more movement that we can see. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's have Welkin get moving. Pass through.
Gotta love nature.
Alright. Now this is where it gets dangerous, because the lights will pass over us. And head back. And into the grass. Alright. head up this way. And that's as far as we'll be able to get. We're almost there, though. Now we just need to get
My
Alicia
turn,
here.
okay?
If it wasn't for her injury, this would actually be even easier. But she can still make it. We kind of skipped over the last Ponacera, but we don't really need it that much. She's almost there. Alright. That's about as good as she needs to get.
My turn, okay?
And, whoop, down. Okay. See if she can make it. I wasted a lot of time dealing with Ty, but... Alright, and Alicia should be clear.
Looks like I managed to sneak past all right. I wonder if Welkin's almost...
Yep, he's fine. Unfortunately, I have to lose this turn, so an extra turn goes by. It's fine. Vulcan's free and clear at this point.
Here we go.
Here we go. Bravo!
Phew. We should be safe here, at least for a little while. Let's look for a spot where we can rest.
Right. It's too dark to cover much ground even if we tried.
Alright. Got some points and got some good XP for that. So let's see what they found.
Who'd build a cottage way out here? Not that I'm complaining or anything. How's your ankle holding up? Sorry to make you walk so far on it.
No, it's not too bad. Don't worry.
That's good. Still, let's get an herbal compress on it just in case.
It just figures you'd know about herbs, Buck.
This here is called Aloe severa. It's a succulent in the lily family. There's a jelly substance inside its leaves that helps combat swelling.
I should start calling you Dr. Nature. Very well, Doc. I entrust my ankle's care to you.
All right, that should do it. How's it feel? A little weird?
No, it's nice and cool. Thanks, Doc.
I'm just glad we found something to help you. The pain should ease with time, too.
So, Welkin, what got you interested in nature to start with?
Well, I don't know. I guess it had a lot to do with my dad's influence.
General Gunther's?
Yeah. Whenever he came home, we'd take a trip collecting bugs in the mountains or swimming. Somewhere along the way, going on those trips turned into a love of nature for me, too.
The General out collecting bugs? That's unexpected.
Maybe so. I guess other people see him as a big, stoic military hero. He had his own share of worries, though.
Yeah.
My mom died as a casualty of the First European War. I don't think Dad ever got over the fact that he couldn't protect her. But everybody else was always praising him for being a great hero. The war, but it also... I think that always weighed on him. Fought the war for... But when he was out in the woods playing with me, he was always so bright and happy. Maybe I fell in love with nature because it all...
Oh, Welkin.
And that's the thing, folks. There's always more to someone's life than you may realize at first. And what you have to do is realize that what someone does or accomplishes isn't the totality of their lives. That and seek to broaden your own life experiences. Always seek to be a little more, a little better. After all, you never know what you might be capable of. So, give it a try sometime, folks. See what life brings you.
Alicia, someone's coming. Freeze!
Woken, what?
He's badly wounded. I'm surprised he can even walk. Help me!
Woken, do something! Well?
It's no use. The wound's way too deep.
It hurts. It's so dark. Oh, God, Mother! Mother!
It's okay. Don't be afraid. Mother's right here. Everything's fine. See?
Yes. It's...
Armies are made of people. Well, it might be better to say, armies are made of soldiers. And soldiers are people, and people have families. It doesn't matter if it's the enemy, allies, or those indifferent. Everyone has their reasons, and everyone has their purposes. Some are petty and small, others great and large. Just understand that we all make our choices in life. For good or for ill, we all make our choices. And will always leave those left behind.
You find the boss and Alicia?
No, still nothing.
Isara, how about you quit messing around and help us look?
The Edelweiss still requires maintenance.
Your own brother's gone missing here, and you'd rather be doing maintenance work than look?
It's because he's missing that I'm doing this. We have no idea when he'll be back, but making sure the Edelweiss is ready for him is the best thing I can do for him now.
Not like I care either way.
I hear what you're saying, kid. Just be sure you rest up while you can. You've been working since first thing this morning. You're Squad 7's only tank pilot. If you pass out on us, we'll all tow up. Hear me? Getting a good night's rest is another thing you can do for your brother right now.
I understand. Thank you for your advice, Largo.
Sure.
Allies look out for each other. Allies look out for their friends and their loved ones as much as they can. They will be one in life, and perhaps, sometimes, even one in death.
Welkin, I couldn't do anything for that poor man. He was lying there asking me for help, but all I could do was watch him die.
That's not true. You helped him in a way only you could, Alicia. The look on his face when he passed on wasn't one of pain.
No, I guess you're right. Thank you, Welkin. I'd always just thought of the Imperials as monsters out to kill Gallians. But they're just as human as we are, huh? With families of their own to fight for.
Yeah, they are.
It's like the war started and we all forgot that. It's so simple, but if we weren't at war, he might be back at home with his family now. Hey, Welkin. Did I ever tell you I don't have one? A family, I mean. I grew up in an orphanage. I don't even know my parents' names.
No, you didn't.
But maybe I'm actually lucky, huh? If you never have a family in the first place, you can't ever lose them. I guess being all alone has its perks.
Don't even joke about it. You know you're not alone. You've got me and Ys, everybody in Squad 7. We're all a family now, Alicia.
Squad 7? A family?
Sure. I'm the dad, you're the mom, Rosie and Isara are like daughters. And Largo is the grandpa. Come on, can't you see it?
If he heard that, you know Largo would kick your butt.
Sure, we have our share of fights, but they say that best friends fight the most, right?
Yeah.
So don't go saying you're all on your own. You hear me?
All right, Welkin. And thanks.
Huh?
That's bad.
The helmet and rifle? They belong to Fritz, sir.
Are you two the ones who laid him to rest?
Yes.
There are signs of medical treatment inside the cabin, sir.
Why then? Explain to me the reasons you had to save his life.
He was delirious. He was crying out for his mother. We may be enemies in this war, but we all have families waiting for us at home. As a human being, I couldn't just sit by and watch a man in pain without trying to do something.
We always called him a mama's boy, sir. And now... Sorry, Fritz. I wish we could have been there for you.
And you, son, do you have a family?
Yes. I have a younger sister. And I have another sort of family as well. I have the soldiers of my squad.
I see. I have a wife and daughter back at home. I feel the same as you. My men are like a second family to me. Thank you. Thank you for honoring Fritz as you did. I'm sure his mother will appreciate it. I suppose we'll meet again on the battlefield. I'm sorry for that. You both seem like good people. For now, so long.
Well, I guess we should hurry back and join the squad.
You're right.
No matter what else we are, folks, we are all human. No matter how much you may hate someone, never not call them human. And whenever possible, pay the respect you would to another human being. And now, let us also pay respects to our squad in this reunion in the forest.
The gunshots from before came from around here. The rest of the squad may still be in combat close by.
The enemy's base camp is located on the river's south bank, and force deployed around it is significant. They've also put up quite a defense, including a barrier that only a tank can take down. You and the rest of your squad are separated by the river from north from south. Until you reach their position, they won't be able to use the Edelweiss. You need to get to them as soon as humanly possible, then immediately launch your attack. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's base camp. The enemy knows your tank is out of commission. Expect them to come crashing down on your squad in the meantime. Until you can get to them, they need to take cover behind the sandbags and keep your camp safe. And a reminder, you won't be able to issue orders until you get the Edelweiss's wireless communication system. We fail. If the Edelweiss is destroyed, Welkin dies, Alicia dies, the enemy occupies Gallia's base camp, or 20 turns pass. However, we win if we occupy just their camp. Well, let's see what we want. Obviously, we want Rosie. Who else has a... Who else is gonna be... Yeah, Jane. Largo, of course. Hector. Actually, let's move Rosie up, as well as Jane up. And let's add... Well, he's the one with the accuracy. She's the one with the accuracy boost, and... Well, since Alicia's here, Dallas. Alright, folks, that's what we got. Let's deploy.
First, we've got to meet back up with the squad. Ready to go, Alicia? Alicia, how's that ankle doing?
Just fine. I'm A-okay here.
I saw some black smoke in the distance. That could be the other Sevens.
But black smoke would mean they could be engaging the enemy.
Right. There could be enemies near us, too. Let's get back to the others ASAP.
Alright. As you can see, though, before we can do that, we have some other work we have to get done. Yeah, light tanks, and we are badly outnumbered, folks. Snipers, yeah, this is rough. However...
My turn, okay?
Before we can rejoin our units... we want to clear this out. Alrighty. Alicia's in perfect form.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, gods! Okay. And since we've spotted them,
Moving out.
I imagine a grenade or two might be in order. Maybe up and over. About there.
Please hit.
Okay, that didn't work. Alright.
Here we go.
Welcome. Alright. Nope. Nah. Alright. Alright. I would need to hit 4 shots. Oh, so close. Okay.
Ready to go.
Any one shot. Cool. There.
Yes!
Okay. However, I believe there's also...
My turn, okay? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Why do I keep trying to remember there's something...
All units, take your positions.
Alright, I remember there being something over here.
Please hit.
Oh, that sucked. Okay.
I'll survive.
Yes, you will, Alicia. Just take him out. Okay. Okay, I just remember there being something over here, like a tank.
Ready to go.
Well... Come on. Which one of them's got the more movement? Alicia does, right? Nope, they're both pretty much drained. That's gonna suck.
I'm on it. Ain't no stopping me.
Yeah, an attack down is bad, because this is... In which case... Just get her under there. Alright. Here comes their attack, which is gonna suck, because I used way too much of my CP getting those two in position. Yeah, they're gonna start punching the Edelweiss, which sucks, but it's not horrible. Sniper with an accuracy down. Another sniper. Jeez, look at them all. Shot his own buddy in the back. That's why I kept that's why I kept a mechanic out. She'll keep it in top form for when we can finally use it. Yeah. There's enough firepower with our two shock troopers to keep most enemies off my back. Luckily, you can only be affected by the attack down only so much. Alright. Luckily, nobody was in that range. And now it's targeting... same spot. Okay. It's basically to keep us pinned down. Luckily, I don't believe that would be much of an issue.
Here we go.
So if not mistaken, there was something.
Gotta love nature.
Alright. Could have sworn there was like a... Okay.
Take this!
Blow it up. Probably too close, but... Okay. Yeah, we want to be able to blow this thing up.
Any ammo left over there?
Alright.
Moving out.
Alright.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Yeah.
Come on, blow it up. Alright. Both are either grenades. She's in crouched.
Get ready to die, imps. You think bullets will stop me?
Maybe. Both women are gonna There we go. That's some good work. We didn't get any of Jane's stuff to really trigger this time, but that's fine. In the meantime, Catherine, if you'd be so kind, who's being an idiot and standing up? Ah, these lancers are so thickly armored that it's going to take 2 shots. Or one if their back's turned to me.
I'm not done yet.
Good work, Catherine. Both Lancers.
I'm on my way.
Alright, Hector. See if you can put a dent in some of these tanks. Their mediums aren't... No, it's light. Okay.
Here I come!
Nope, no extra shot. It's only a small percentage chance, but it is nice when it does trigger.
Just watch this.
Alright.
Now's our chance.
Sweet. My Lancers are being very accurate today.
Right away.
Dallas, your job is to stay behind the tank.
Garden.
There we go. Get the tank up back to full health. And welcome.
Ready to go.
See if you can do anything more to this. Three shots to kill him. Sweet. Got rid of him.
Yes.
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Okay, him and Alicia are together. Let's hope. Enemy reinforcements are arriving already. Snipe. When did... Oh god, they brought in...
Take this.
Treat the Lynx. Yay. Enemy Sniper Champion Edition. Great. Lowering attack, but... Oh, that lowered attack is brutal. Why is Rosie turned around? Oh, probably because she had to duck. Alright, but the Edelweiss is at max HP, so that's his target. Miss. Perfect. Uh-oh. Light tank's pushing forward. That's bad. Ooh. And that put her in the mortar range. That's bad. Rosie's in mortar range.
Damn.
There goes Rosie. No, Rosie's still up. Barely, but she is. Okay. So first things first. Alright. Alicia's the one without undodgeable shot.
Pull it together.
Actually, so let's have her finish off the mortar. Nope, not quite.
Here we go.
Definitely want to take this on. Come on, finish it off. There we go.
They hit a mortar cannon way out here?
That must have been the one that fired on us last night.
Well, they won't be firing it again.
Okay. Well, he's got more health. Let's let... Alright. Let's get out of his range.
I'm going to move.
Alright.
Gotta love nature.
helping to improve visibility?
And heal yourself up, man. We're gonna need you to get all the help you can, man, because this is... We need to get over there.
My turn, okay?
Alright. Ah.
Pull it together.
Okay. Both in Ragnade. So they'll gain more health by end at the start of next turn.
How are the enemies?
Okay, so leave those two for now. They've got one turn to get there. In the meantime, somehow Rosie has life left, so Hector.
I'll do my very best.
Yep. Finish this off. Wait, what? 15? Why is it taking... Oh, gods.
You're going down.
That friggin'... The attack down. Ugh. Largo,
This.
please finish this
Still
off.
all right?
Come on. Thank you. Okay, that's one less thing.
Man.
Rosie, pull back. Help Jane.
Ain't no stopping me.
There we go.
You've got to stay strong. Keep fighting.
You gotta help, please.
Good work. Get back.
It's an awfully cold morning.
Well, she's crouched on top of the sandbags, but... Yeah, the damage is so minimum after that. After being hit enough with attack downs. Alright. And we're gonna need to call in. We lost one, so... I forget who's got... Ambush spotter, desert allergy... Okay, I didn't bring any base watcher. Camp defender. Okay, that's right. Nina had it. Reinforcements have arrived. That's another scout. That I'm not too worried about. Awesome. Wow. At least a good chunk of these are Lanced. Yeah, and with that attack down, just pushing through. This is rough, folks. I don't remember the game being this rough, but I haven't played it in many years, so... Accuracy down. Like she needed to be debuffed anymore. Yeah. Yeah, the Edelweiss, we just need it. first things first.
Ready to go.
Let's try and get these two back where they need to be.
Gotta love nature.
Try to time your shots carefully.
Watch out for the landmines.
Gotta love nature.
Climb up. And
So.
Retry. Go to the briefing, actually. Okay, because we need to figure out...
The gunshots from before.
Yeah. So we need... Okay. Okay, position units. Those two have what they have. But here, what we actually want is more defensive units. So we'll take... Again, we'll keep Dallas in the back. And... Yeah, I still like having Catherine. But we're going to rely on far more of the... We're going to keep Largo, of course. And then... Rosie. Jane. And Nina. We're going to have as much anti-personnel fire as we can. Alright, deploy.
First.
Let's try this again, folks. And again,
Right.
You have to remember, I don't know if I mentioned this, but one of the reasons I love this... Excuse me. One of the reasons I love this game is because I have very fond memories of it. Because when I played it with a friend. And, yeah, we played it together, and, you know, two people working as one could sometimes come up with things, you know, a single person never would. And that is the worst possible mortar attack for the first round. So let's see, who isn't crouching? Alright, Catherine, please. That's one less Lancer.
I'm not done yet. Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Okay. Rosie. I'm actually going to send you after the snipers.
New target sighted.
So, yeah.
Here I come.
Clear the
No
path,
stopping me.
and clear the path.
Everybody be careful.
Enemy sighted.
Alright. And while they're busy,
My turn, okay?
Alicia, if you'd be so kind.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Okay. Alright, so that's clear.
Who are these guys?
And we'll want to stay away from them. I can't believe I walked on the mine.
We're coming to help.
Alright.
What's the other side looking like?
Okay. Want to bring Welkin over to help deal with that.
Ready to go. Gotta love nature.
We're gonna have Rosie finish off the other sniper. Alright. Try and aim for the head anyway. There we go.
Yes!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay, so that's those down.
I'm on.
Rosie? If you'd be so kind. Of course he's got evasion.
Let's do this thing.
Come on. aim at his feet, so even if he ducks...
Just try dodging me. Go down!
There we go.
Firing capabilities lost. They've got my turret.
Climb up and
Enemy
let's see.
sighted.
Okay. Got full view.
Focus on that weapon of theirs.
Actually, if we got a Lancer up here, we could probably do some massive damage. Alright, beyond that, the only person I really need to move is
Get
Jane.
ready to die, imps.
Because I want to pull her back. Just have her... Nah, have her for interception fire. And hide... Margot... Margot... Nina isn't crouching either. So let's have her crouch. Alright, folks. That's the best we can come up with at the moment. And they're requesting reinforcements. And another sniper's heading up our way. Accuracy down on Largo. But this is where the Imperial stuff starts to become annoying because they can gimp your soldiers in so many painful ways. Accuracy, they can make it so you're never gonna hit. Alright. Come on, folks, we can do it. Truth be told, we don't even... It may be worth ignoring the mortar base. And just keeping going on. Because the artillery is bad, but it's not gonna kill us the way that the rest of this is. The enemy is aware that our Edelweiss is pretty much useless. Gotta hold together though, come on guys. Alright, didn't hit any of our guys. Where's it targeting now? Okay. That I can deal with. Alright, we're gonna have
Here
the
we
others.
go.
We're gonna have these guys.
Gotta love nature.
Just sneak around.
Prepare to intercept.
Okay. Round there, round there.
Watch your back out there.
Okay.
Here we go.
Gonna get hit. Come on, if we can get if we can get Welcome back to the
Move
Edelweiss.
carefully. See any hostile units?
Made it.
We're back, everybody. Sorry to worry you.
Welks! Oh, good. Are you hurt at all?
No, we're fine. What's your status here?
We were unable to break through the enemy line without you to lead the Edelweiss. Now that you're back, we'll launch a tank offensive on your command.
All right, good. Squad 7, commence the attack.
So let's announce the return of our...
Just watch this.
That's something to start us off. Okay. The Edelweiss is back in back in command. Another big feature is because the tank can't be affected by, you know, small arms fire, those attack ups and attack downs don't mean squat. Alright. Catherine? Alright, several of the Lancers are standing like idiots, so let's finish them off.
I'm not done yet.
Nope. Good work. We can let them more then. And with only one tank and a lot of infantry, we're gonna roll through them. Yeah, their attack downs are... ugh. Good work. Come on, Largo, you can survive this. Oh yeah, absolutely minimal. Hit his own guy for that too.
Underminer fire!
Perfectly fine with that. And of course the tank shot was actually aimed at Largo. Alright. So I'm gonna need a shock trooper or two to push through all this. Luckily... Okay, they're aiming at Largo, which... Actually, because he's a blast suit wearer, he could probably survive it, sadly and scarily enough. But... yeah.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Galleons and
Yep. Well, try it out, see if he gets... Nope.
Move in groups while backing each other up.
Okay.
keep them away from the camp.
Let's get Alicia back up to camp.
My turn, okay?
Because we want to focus all our firepower back up.
Tank, soldiers.
Yeah, no. Alright, focus our attention over here. Alright. Okay. So, with that, we have 8 out of 8, don't we? Nope, 7 out of 8. So, let's pull out... Oh, Wendy.
Let's do this then.
Get Rosie back on track.
Let's do this then.
And get rid of one of the Lancers. Alright. Push up with Nina. Well, truth be told, let's have her attack with Rosie on her side. He's crouching, so he's not going to be a good target. Who can she see? Only there. And then we just want to move Largo out of the way. Yeah. Okay. At least that means he probably will survive. Alright. More reinforcements. Man, this one has just been rough all around. I don't remember the game being this rough, but then... Alright.
Go down!
Then again, I'm probably underleveled for what I'm doing.
Underminer fire!
Sniper. Ooh, got lucky there. Yeah.
Underminer fire!
Ah, hit the treads hard though. Alright. We're gonna be able to barrel through the shock troopers in our next turn. Man, we're getting lucky with Nina here today. Her attack down just sucks, but... Oh, they're just bunching up for that Mortar Blast. I look forward to dropping the Edelweiss on them. Alright. The screwed up part is... Largo was in the artillery blast, so he, by all rights, should probably be dead, but because of the way the game works, it just means he's knocked out. Because he's knocked out, he can't be further injured, or he can only be killed if an enemy touches him.
Don't you worry. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, medic.
Stay strong!
Thank you. Now, on to the idiots who did this to it.
Hostile sighted! Enemy sighted!
Huh, I thought they... I don't recall the... Bye-bye. Oh, that is wonderful. So, we'll have Rosie finish off the one Lancer. There we go.
Target silence. Head to the next one.
Alright. Since she's got so much movement left. There we go. Then we'll have the Edelweiss move up to get it out of the Mortar Blast. Oh. Oh, we're definitely gonna finish off you, buddy.
Now!
Oh, that is pretty. And... well... let's get our mechanic in here to make sure our base, the Edelweiss, is in top condition. Because we're gonna need it. There we go. Fully healed. Oh.
Try not to let your guard down.
Can't repair it, so we'll just let it go. Alright. Next turn we should be able to finish this part up at least. Requesting more reinforcements of us. Go ahead. Rosie's more than happy to put the herd on you. attack down. Ugh. The most annoying debuff in the game.
Underminer fire!
And the mortar hits, not a damn thing. Sweet, we can ignore it now. Okay. First things first, we want to request a new person out. Let's go, Hector. Let's
Moving out.
get Alicia moving.
Enemy unit spotted.
Alright, and that's a shock trooper.
Time your shots carefully, soldiers.
Moving with Rosie. Oh, come on. Alright, well the Edelweiss will just have to act as our cover. So we'll start with killing off the tank. And blocking others.
Here I go.
Nina, I need you to finish this one off. Good work.
Fight this thing. I'm almost there.
Please, do everything you can.
Alright. You know what? Grenade you out.
Ha.
There we go. Okay. Nino doesn't have the HP to make it. But let's move Jane up.
Try to stop me.
Alright. Okay. Requesting more reinforcements. Ah, lucky shots.
Sorry. I was...
Damage minimal.
And they're saving their ACP. That's bad for when we get to the second part of this. Okay. Alright, first things first.
I'm on my way.
Hector. I don't know if they increased the difficulty or something, but I do not remember having this much trouble with this game. But that's the way it goes. Alright.
I'm on it.
Come on, Wendy.
You're gonna get shot.
Okay. Now we just need to get a little closer. Catherine's not going to do much good because he's not out in the open. So let's have
Just try
Jane.
to stop me. Medic!
Thanks, Jane.
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Come on, lady, get him out of here.
Okay. Okay. Grenade out. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. That wasn't what I meant. I was trying to occupy it, but...
Here I come.
I up the power.
Alright, with her and Jane, this should be over quick.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Okay. They're both crouching. Her HP leaves a bit to be desired, but so be it.
I'm on my way.
Okay, one more shot from the Edelweiss should end it, though. Okay. Cross your fingers, folks. Here's where things get rough. Requesting reinforcements. Drop Wendy's attack down to nothing, of course.
Minor damage sustained.
Yeah. Okay. Man, we're just having a rough time pushing forward in this. Wonder if they augmented... Wonder when they did the translation... Not the translation, but when they moved over to PS4 if they altered a few of the other settings. Because I really don't remember this game being this rough this early. Oh well. Gene... So... What we want to do... Well, first things first, get rid of the tank.
Entering combat.
Okay. Second thing...
Get ready to die, imps.
With her and Wendy... There we go.
Next.
Leave it to me. I
First
can fend
things-
for myself.
Prepare, occupy. Finally.
Taken. Good work.
Still funny to hear her do that, say that. And it's only because it's Welkin.
Thank you.
Alright. And... Moving Catherine up, or do we want to retreat and advance?
Leave it back up to me.
Oh, we'll just advance her manually.
Enemy
Keeping-
sighted.
Don't give them a chance to attack.
Oh, back where the other two started. Okay, folks. Looks like we're about good. And that drops there. Alright, folks. Man, only a few little CP to our names. And let's push through.
Enemy sighted.
Don't get pinned up.
Only the one shock trooper? Really? Looks like that's about it, though, folks.
Under fire.
So who's got the most movement? Our engineer.
Right away.
So she should be able to get us. Come on, Dallas. There we go. Operation complete, finally.
Operation complete. We took their base.
D rank, 8 turns. Yeah, that was kind of rough. No clear bonus. Alright. And we'll see what comes together in the bonds.
Lieutenant Gunther reporting for duty.
We really missed you, boss. Lieutenant, that is.
Isara, aren't you gonna welcome your brother back home?
You was worried about him, weren't you?
Welcome back, Welks. I'm glad you're all right.
Thanks. So am I.
Largo and Rosie, thank you for looking for my brother. I'm in your debt.
Having some dark hair thank me. Well, it's weird.
Good to see him in one piece, though. You gotta admit that, right?
Well, it was an adventure, all right. And pretty scary, too. But I feel like I got to know you a little bit. And when you said that Squad 7 was like your second family, it made me feel... I felt really happy. So... thanks for that, Welkin.
And it's nice to see Isara making friends.
A midsummer incident.
Alright. And as we can see, a midsummer incident is going to be quite a deal. But first, we've racked up quite a bit of experience and money. So let's put that stuff to work for us. Let's go down the list. The War Cemetery.
Hello. I'm sorry. I hope.
Alright. So no orders there. How about Ellen? Has she got something new for us?
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the... I couldn't...
And she's got some more, but... Now here's something interesting. South Central Forces team up. After months of deadlock, the Southern Gallian force broke through the defenses at Norville on the 14th. Built along a natural wall of thick forest, the enemy encampment managed to resist all prior advances. According to the official report, Regiment 10 of Gallia's army was responsible for this victory. But our on-site correspondent calls it a militia win. En route back from their operation at Barrius, Squad 7 of the militia's 3rd Regiment met with a surprise attack from the Imperial defenses at Norville and engaged the enemy in combat. Squad 7's brilliant efforts created a crack in the Empire's defense that Army Regiment 10 was able to exploit with a swift blitz, in breaking the Norville defensive line apart for good. GOS to be cancelled. An EGP release issued on the 20th announced that the Glory of Speed, GOS, Europa's top motor race, has been called off for the year. This marks the first such cancellation in the event's 24-year history, likely the result of difficulties in hosting an international race of this scale amid worsening conflicts unfolding across the continent. The progress is being made by automobile makers today is largely drafted into military use, and more than a few manufacturers have spurned such public events for fear of trade, and by extension government, secrets being leaked, further informing the decision to call off the race. These explanations offer little solace, though, to disappointed racers and their fans. So isn't that, I mean, having a fun race like that to be cancelled, it's always unpleasant, isn't it?
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book?
And she has nothing new there.
Come back and see the...
Which means we've got a lot of money to sink into R&D.
Well...
And especially here in R&D. If I'm not mistaken, we get some very fun gifts. But first, upgrade your armor. Because everyone gets that for free, so no point in not using that. And now, no hand grenade upgrade. Sniper rifles. Okay, here you go. These are the three types of rifles that we have for sniper rifles. We have the type that the Empire is using, where basically you reduce the target's aim when you hit. However, you lose quite a bit of accuracy and range, accuracy, and actual attack power. You'll notice there's a range and accuracy increase on the middle one, the GSR-10, and the Brondel M1 actually increases the attack power, the firepower boost. Doesn't seem like it at first blush, but that's because it also hits armor now, for a lot harder. So, but personally, it's a sniper rifle. Above all else, what you need a sniper rifle to be is accurate, over a long distance. So personally, we'll be getting the GSR-10. Anti-tank lances. And not a noticeable, but an interesting amount of firepower boost there. So that's good. The machine guns. Here's one where... okay. We could go for the way the Empire is, but I think just raw attack power, just the raw assault power, is going to be very useful. Lowering enemies' attacks is nice. It means our units would take less damage. Let's see, but I don't think the damage loss is worth it. So I'll stick with firepower until I can get what I really want out of my rifles. But we'll get to that in a little bit. As far as your basic general effect rifles, lowering defense is nice. Accuracy boost is of course always nice. Firepower boost. Because that's mostly for firepower against armor. You know what? We'll go. Well, accuracy. Honestly, accuracy is about the most useful thing we can get.
All set.
All right, and you could theoretically set all your guys to use different types of rifles and be that specific, but to be honest, I've never felt like that was necessary. Alright, as far as the Edelweiss itself, getting just extra HP. Now let's see, treads, radiator, extra armor. I'm gonna just keep it for now. Alright, I'm just gonna keep everything for now.
Come back.
Now, the real meat and potatoes, the training field.
Welcome to train on.
Okay. First things up, let's just see if we can afford to get everyone a level. Not quite. Actually, we'll do the snipers over the... Yeah. Alright, engineers will be a little lagging, but that's fine.
You're better than this! Push those limits!
There we go.
Good work, maggot! Okay, you...
New order? Damage boost! Alright. So, engineers are a little lagging behind, but we can deal with that. Alright, and I believe we did get some new recruits. We usually do.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad. Oh, and there have been some new recruits.
Alright, let's see who's new. We have Homer, a neat freak with a frail body, and he gets lonely. Quite a menagerie of just negative. He's less accurate when he's dirty, he's frail, so he loses defense when he has less than half AP, and he gets lonely. So he seems pretty weak, doesn't he? And he even doesn't have remarkable HP or anything. But you'd be surprised. Eddie? Oh boy, one of our flashy shock troopers. She is panicky, so, charging in the face of enemy attacks makes her lose attack power, but she is a born looter. So she's a good support shock trooper, so if others are around. Who else? Nope, those are the only two. Well, we'll come back and look at that in a bit. Alright, folks, looks like that's everything we can spend and do. Alright. Let's check out personnel. Welkin has something new. A lover of nature since childhood, his free time was spent observing animal and plant life near his home. He is credited with discovering 6 new insect species. Doesn't sound like much, but it's a long-standing contribution, really. Born a Randgriser, he personified blithe charm and gregarious warmth. In Welkin's words, every girl on campus knew him by name and by reputation. Captain Barat? An avid reader, her private quarters are a sea of books ranging from economic treaties to children's literature. One local bookshop owes her its livelihood. How about Edie? A self-proclaimed actress growing up in a tiny rural town, she was quite the starlet. Though proud, she lacks coping skills. For the moment. Aisha? She paired the fathomless curiosity and energy the stores of a child with the impressive physical agility and intelligence. Back home, people call her Girl Genius. Homer, a sensitive soul, dwells within the angelic exterior of this young boy who volunteered for service despite his frail constitution. And Catherine, our sniper. Ever since an ammo shortage left her to helplessly watch an ally get killed, she has felt extremely anxious without a loaded weapon close at hand. Well, that can scar a soul. A specialist in shock and awe tactics, he uses superior numbers to annihilate his opposition. His leg was injured by Jaeger during the Ferald invasion. So thus the animosity between the two, because Gregor probably blames Jaeger for his injury. Like I said before, it's interesting to see what all they've done to, improve the story and deepen it. We haven't done any of these in a while, so let's look back a little and see about doing a skirmish at the Vassal Riverside. Well, we'll want to do normal.
You will now be briefed.
Alright. We've received intelligence reporting Imperial activity in the area. This is your starting position. Sweep in quickly and drive their strike force back. Your objective is to occupy their base camp. So, just like before. A mission we've done and haven't done in quite a while. So, we'll start. Let's see. We'll have Nina. And Aisha. Largo, of course. And Hector. With Cesare, of course. That seems good. Oh, why not? Let's throw Frisia, actually. And then, for our assault force, actually, we're going to put Aisha here because she can spot. And put... Oh, yeah. Motley. And Hector over here. And our second... Yeah. Mika Hawkins. Alright, folks. Let's go.
Alright, we're set.
Let's sweep in and wipe them out.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
Let's do this. It's been a while since we've done this mission, isn't it? Since we were by the Vassal Riverside, right outside of Rangris. But I imagine we're gonna be able to do a lot more this time than we were the first time. And you're not kneeling.
Yay! Just keep up this pace.
A bit aggressive, I know.
I'm on it.
Go Montley. See if... Okay. Blow up. Oh, that's glorious, isn't it, folks? Okay. Now while we're here...
An order's an order.
Cesare? Much more accurate. Notice how the difference in accuracy, because originally our original sniper rifles probably only went to about here. Now, I can almost guarantee a headshot.
So long. See what you get?
Look at that. Alright.
On my way.
Mika? Discourage the scout. And we'll call it good there. We'll just have Aisha finish them off. There we go.
Good work. Keep it up.
Stand up. See if there's a ace still over there. And we'll just move Largo forward. Oh no, my mistake, Hector. I forgot I put him over here. Perfect. Alright, folks. We're set for the next turn's advance. So who's going to be going where? Goodbye. That's the thing. Accuracy does affect even their interception fire. So accuracy is just universally good in this game. And a shock trooper coming down the hill. That's not going to help you too much, buddy. Just saying. Okay. Let's go on. We'll start by moving the Edelweiss. We should be able to reach him. Oh, yes.
Now!
Very nice. Bye. Now let's keep moving. That's as far as we'll go for that.
I'm on it.
See if there's a hidden guy over here like last time.
Enemy sighted.
Got him.
Here goes.
Okay. Just a regular shock trooper, though. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just let those two deal with him. In the meantime, let's have Nina push up.
Here I go. Found one here.
Oh. Fortunately for
This
you.
is nothing compared to my workouts.
Red Scout, huh? Not bad. She isn't seeing too much.
On my way.
Come on, Mika.
Damn it, I'm under fire.
Okay. Got rid of that scout. So we're flanking it on either side, which means let's move Largo up.
Please advance with caution.
Because now... Cool. Can I get the shot? Beauty! Alright. Looking good. Go ahead and break through the wall. Don't do me no difference. Oh, come on. Survive that, Cesare. Perfect. Good man. Oof. There we go. I don't know what you were expecting to do, but hey. Okay, taking another pot shot at Mika, which is fine. Alright. So first things first, Largo.
This.
Finish this off, please.
All right. Man down. Everybody be careful.
Alright. So there's that. Now, Cesare.
Order's in order.
Where can we get you to see everything? There we go. You're the one I want to get rid of first.
Easy mark. See what you get?
Enemy unit neutralized.
Yeah. Alright. Now let's get the Edelweiss up.
Here we go.
Oh, it's struggling. Come on. Up the hill. Up the hill. Come on. Yes. I'm probably have to push through this tree, but if I can.
Fire!
Yeah, the tree was in the way. Okay.
I'll crush him.
Come on, Nina. Alright, not gonna do much good there. Ooh, you weren't smart enough to be kneeling.
You're done.
Got him!
Yeehaw!
Good work, Nina. Well, let's see if Largo can get 2 for 2.
Enemy sighted.
Okay. Nope, I want to aim, try and get its radiator. Nope. Oh well. End the current phase, move on to the next. Right, and that's gonna go after the Edelweiss, I take it. Sweet. My armor's a hell of a lot thicker than when I originally did this, so I shouldn't have any problems with this. You're gonna...
Damage minimal.
Yeah. It's gonna take you a while to punch through my armor. Oh, him and the engineer are gonna shoot. Yeah, they're just gonna whittle away at Largo, but he's got enough armor. Not to mention, you guys aren't the most accurate of enemies. Ooh. Wow, the engineers... okay.
Underminer fire!
Okay. Nothing left but to punch through.
Okay, got it.
Because in the hierarchy of unit types...
Please keep up formation as you flank them.
Unfortunately for you, scouts trump engineers in direct combat.
Piece of cake!
Edelweiss.
Here we go!
It'll be just 2 shots. Yep, just barely. Alright.
Taking action, sir.
Starting with Mika.
Here goes.
Sweet. Boost is just what we needed.
Here I go! This is nothing compared to my workouts.
Yep.
Take this!
Adios. And I can either occupy it, or I can go take out the tank for extra points. But I lose a turn. Let's just occupy it. Largo, if you'd be so kind. Operation complete.
Operation complete. We took their bait.
Got a C rank for that. And a little extra money and experience. So let's see if that gives us enough for anything in particular. Don't really have much I really else want to do. I just want to go to training field, really.
Welcome! Train!
Because what I want to do is get the engineers up to everyone else's level. Sweet.
Good work!
Alright.
Come back!
Looking good. Got a lot of XP, but got a lot of the good levels on our units. Alright, but let's see about the Midsummer Incident in The Invitation.
Welkin Gunther reporting, Captain.
Hey, Welkin.
You got called in too, Faldio?
I apologize for calling the two of you in on an off-duty day. Princess Cordelia has graciously extended banquet invitations to the three of us.
What? But why us?
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal and more recent honor. The event will be held tomorrow at the castle.
Oh. I'm not really good with the formal stuff.
What are you, crazy? Do you have any clue how rare a chance to meet the princess is? They say that House Rangries, the Archdukes of Gallia, are descended from the Valkyria. If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria, and we get an audience with her.
Well, yeah, I get it.
Just don't forget to wear dress uniforms, gentlemen. I'll meet you both at Castle Randgrees tomorrow evening. You're dismissed until then.
So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
He really is a very, very simple man, isn't he? But that's what makes Welkin interesting, after all. But let's take an aside for a moment and talk about Castle Rangries.
I hope they don't mess this up.
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
Goodness, Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
Yes, Captain. Alicia helped me get ready this evening. She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me. I'm still sore.
Well, consider it combat experience.
Wow, Welkin. No grass stains or anything.
Very funny, Faldio. Nice hat, by the way.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
Hey, don't you all look nice?
Good evening, Miss Ellett. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
You know it. Apparently, an ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party. I smell a plan to sign up an alliance between Gallia and the Federation at work here.
But Gallia's national policy has always been to shun alliances and remain neutral.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Borg, Princess Cordelia's regent. He's using her youth as carte blanche to do whatever he and the other nobles want. With all due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
It's about time to enter. Let's go.
Politics are never a pleasant thing. It's easy to become deluded into what is, what should be, and what shouldn't. After all, politics always take place far from the battlefield.
Your Highness, thank you for your presence on this occasion. Might you grace this assemblage with a word?
Honored ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I appear before you today at the peak of joy. For now, two great powers join together. Gallia and the Federation pledge their allegiance as we seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Know this. The honor of dear Gallia, in fact her very freedom, is currently under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine. But while Princess Cordelia remains on the throne, she who is the scion of the Valkyria's ancient blood promise, no force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated. Is that not so, Princess?
Yes. I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline, and my heart is a repository of justice.
I am nearly at a loss for words. The privilege of brokering peace with you, Your Highness, has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it. With bountiful stores of Ragnite, and your strategic position between East and West, you've become the foundation of Europa. In this time of peril, the Foundation is grateful, and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
They just want to be sure they're the ones who control us when this is over. Make no mistake, the Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
It is hard to accept what he's saying.
As long as we fight as one, the Empire's forces will never be a danger.
We shall topple the Empire, and rid the world of their threat. And then we shall unify Europa and govern under our great banners.
All of Europa. Well, there's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another country.
Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities and raise a glass to honor this historic alliance.
Yes, a toast to the shining future that awaits. Cheers!
Cheers!
Where are you going?
I've got a bad taste in my mouth. This is garbage. I'm out of here. I'm going home, Welkin. See ya.
Faldio.
You may not have caught it, but what they're talking about is the fact that the Federation harbors the same hungers and desires as the Empire. Essentially, they're looking to conquer all of Europa, make alliances with them under another name. Of course, that's less than ideal, especially for a small country like Gallia, who is only personally interested in making sure Gallia remains independent and neutral. There were plenty of countries in Europe that were more interested in not interested in fighting, but just in keeping the peace. But war has a way of just changing that. It spills over into borders and cares little for the greater good and more for the petty hungers of small politicians and such. And they will use any tools they can to endorse it. And in this case, they will even use the Valkyrian bloodline.
I'm glad that's over.
We should be heading back soon. I believe the exit was this way. Oh!
Oh?
Princess Cordelia!
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I am unharmed.
I cannot begin to apologize. Please, forgive my clumsiness.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
Your Highness, are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
Please forgive me. I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line. But seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg. The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus. Their protection does not require my personal feelings. I need only live by the laws set forth by those who come before me.
Is that any kind of satisfying life, though? Simply following the tracks laid down by others?
I bid you once more, good night.
Your Highness.
Do you copy? It's me. The Mark is alone. Now is our chance. You know the plan. Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the Mark, I'll be there.
Well, I'll leave you here. Good night, Welkin.
Good night, Captain.
Wait! Hold it, Varrot! Varrot! Terrible news.
General Damon, what's the problem?
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped!
What?
Kidnapped?
Yes. It was that Federation ambassador. A spy all along.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Gallia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
So get on it! Varrot, you've got to get her back!
Understood. Lieutenant, gather your squad immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Dreams of the sky, though. Let's see what they dream of. Oh.
Hey, Casey, what is that thing? It's an airplane.
The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world.
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
Oh, hello, Leon. Chris.
Hey, Sarah, you got the day off. What are you hanging around here for?
Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes. There's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
I'm working from documents my father collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a Trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out birdwatching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did. That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
All right. What's happening in...
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
And Isara wasn't kidding. But now we have to handle the kidnapping of Cordelia.
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
The armored vehicle carrying the princess is headed for the port at the southern end of the combat area. Spread out your soldiers and stop that vehicle. Your objective is to disable the vehicle's engine and rescue Princess Cordelia, using rifles and machine guns to strike the vehicle's weak point and bring it to a stop. Explosive weapons like tank cannons, lances, and grenades are off limits. The risk to the princess is too great. Letting that car reach either of these 2 points will mean allowing their escape, and we cannot let that happen. We've also got word that the Federation Special Forces have been sighted in the area. They'll be protecting the vehicle. They may be wearing Gallian uniforms, but they're real feds. Don't think twice about pulling those triggers. It's a dark night out there. You won't be able to get a visual on enemies past a certain distance. Stay sharp. The armored car explodes or reaches the harbor. Welkin dies. The enemy occupies Gallia's base camp, or 20 turns pass. We have victory only if the car's engine is destroyed. As you can see, we have a lot of small members we're going to have to put out. But, Alicia, we want to be able to... Rosie. Then, working together... Yeah, so it's mostly going to be... So, anyone got night vision? I forget. Nocturnal, Frisia, perfect. Outcast. Who else? And... Starting dash. Okay. Nope, that's good. Let's go.
Your mission is to rescue Her Highness.
They can't get to the harbor. We stop them here. Squad 7, move out.
That's right, folks. This is not going to be. Well, hopefully this goes a little easier than what has been going on.
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Gallia. Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle. Use firearms to stop it with minimal force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades.
Understood.
Rogues, even if we can't attack with it, the Adel... Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. So let's see, where are they going? Looks like they're taking the road to A2. Gonna reach... Now the question is, did they reach A3? Which we'll need to scout out and find. Alright. Maneuvering a tank in this area is going to be a pain.
Enemy unit spotted!
Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can get...
Moving out!
Yep. Just need one good shot to the head. Got him.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Right. That's where it is.
Don't get careless. They could be anywhere.
Alright. We've seen them, though. And that's the armored car. Now, knowing that...
I'm ready to go.
Let's head this way to help out Alicia.
That vehicle must be stopped immediately.
Sweet. Okay.
Moving out.
Okay.
I
Those two have got that done.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, so now we've confirmed it. There's the Gallian APC. We've confirmed its location. Hit there. So it only made it to A2. Perfect. Don't have the AP to move
I'm
it.
ready to go.
But let's move it down here. Let's move her down here and ready to scout out the rest of this area. Alright. At least now we know where they are. Okay, they're taking B2. So we should be able to spot them. Sounds like they've got some backup. Alright. Looks like they're possibly walking around the APC. Okay. In this case, let's confirm who or what's next to them.
Time for a quick step.
Alright. Okay, no, you do have to just get behind it. Okay, at least that's confirmed. In which case, Alicia...
Status report, soldiers.
Alright. To its weak point. Alright. We're mainly gonna have to rely on snipers. Not snipers, sorry. assaults to really get this done, but at least now we know where it is. For now...
Here we go!
Well...
You're right.
Alright. We know which way it's going.
Pipelines made enemy contact. Support them.
Yep, we're not gonna make it, but we can get in the position anyway.
Let's do this thing.
Alright. Alright. That's all we can do, but we've got... It's gonna be headed this way more than likely. That hit Rosie hard. Sweet. Good work, Rosie. Sniper. Ugh. There's not much to take cover around here. Rosie, if you'd be so kind. Nope. Hi there, Yuno.
Mr. Ambassador, Allied
You don't get to be my age without
He has reinforcements.
Keep an eye on enemy position.
Alright, folks. Let's see what we can do. First things first, let's have Alicia take out this...
Moving out.
Take out this. Alright. 2 shots. First 2 shots, too. Excellent.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay.
Armored.
In our sights, and now that we're in its flank, let's pump some shots into its back.
Go down.
Alright. Well, honestly, Rosie's got the best firepower and the best shot at this, so...
Here I come.
Honestly, I'm not a big FPS person, honestly, you know. Strategy games, RPGs are, of course, a big thing for me.
Here I come.
The big Call of Duty stuff, it just never really appealed to me. Story is king to me.
I'm on.
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Here I come.
Alright. Alright, he's gonna try rolling.
Ambassador, the vehicle's taking damage. It won't last.
Make it last long enough. It just needs to get us to that harp. As soon as the princess is on Federation land, we'll own this little country.
The vehicle's taking heavy damage.
Alright. Just gotta survive this turn. Alright. Oh. But it can't go that way. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle. Reinforcements, but... Alright. Okay, well, this is it. Pretty much if I can't get it now, it's probably gonna get away from me.
Let's do this thing.
But... because it did a double move.
Try not to let you...
I'm not gonna hit it from that range.
Let's do this thing. New target sighted.
If I can get there. Get down.
Just try dodging me.
It's a car. It's not gonna dodge him, Rosie.
Get the princess out of there safely.
I think we've got it, though, folks.
Let's do this thing.
After the 2 previous embarrassments, this is kind of nice.
Here I come.
Got it. First operation of the day finally completed in one shot.
Operation complete. Let's...
A rank. Ah! There we go.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed. Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth. As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature. Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
I am...
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share. Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning. Here you are, Your Highness. Thank you kindly. I have not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable. I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
And here we see for our noble deeds an award ceremony.
And so Princess Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7. Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Sir!
For excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor. Your Highness, please bestow the medal upon the young lieutenant.
Gladly. Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still. To understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
And as with many royals, she harbors many secrets, many truths. But she is still a patriot. She loves her country dearly enough to live and die for it. And oftentimes living for one's country or for an ideal can be far more difficult than dying for them. Those are the things we all must carry. And those can also be the fears of a patriot.
Sure, it's open.
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
It was pure luck I was there.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping? That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
But why suppress it?
If word got out about what happened, Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer. We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is. I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. It's history and it's nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
I don't know what to tell you, Faldio.
Chapter 10. Liberation of Thousand.
About decorations. That's right, we even get decorations for our successful features. For example, the Gallian Medal of Honor, which we got for the last mission. We haven't looked at the personnel, though. But let's head back to headquarters. Because we did get some more points. Because of an A, we got quite a bit of experience and ducats. And she is at Castle Rangries for an audience with Cordelia.
How have you been, Your Highness?
Very well, Lieutenant Gunther. And all the better for seeing you again. I thank you again for the valor you showed in assisting me that night.
Not at all. I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness. It wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
You truly are a rare individual. It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have, but we ask that you wear them proudly.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you, Your Highness.
I hear your accomplishments do not end with that knight's bravery either. The stories of your accomplishments suggest I owe you a great deal more than that. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
The Lance of Gallia? The Crimson Heart?
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm evermore.
And let's see at the War Cemetery if our friend has something new for us.
Hello again. I'll teach you Awaken Potential today.
Oh?
Use it to call forth the natural potential lying dormant inside and... well...
10,000. That's a level. I'm gonna have to say no. Awaken Potential is useful, but I can't see myself using that too much. See if Elliot has anything new, and as well check the news.
Drop. Oh, and how about the... I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get...
Ah, and remember, the main news stations have all been covered up, but the writing on the wall that Elliot publishes is under no such restriction. So, she's able to tell that a wall exclusive scoop. Early morning on the 23rd, Princess Cordelia was abducted and taken forcibly from the grounds of Castle Rangries. Subsequent investigation has shown that the culprit was the Federation Ambassador Townshend in Gallia on an official visit. After a banquet at the castle, he forced the princess into an armored vehicle he had prepared and made for the port. Thankfully, his escape was thwarted by members of the Squad 7 of the Gallian militia, who safely recovered Princess Cordelia in time. The Gallian government has declined to address this matter publicly, likely in an effort not to endanger relations with the Federation while Gallia remains locked in combat with the Empire's forces. Ah, but a militia lieutenant decorated. Castle Rangries' Hall saw an award ceremony on the 28th, in which military officer Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, 22, was presented the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor, given to those who have gone above and beyond the call of duty in service of Gallia's interests. The Unicorn Emblazoned Medal was presented by Princess Cordelia herself, who also graced the young soldier with wishes for his continued loyalty. After the ceremony, Gunther addressed the press, saying that he hoped to do right by this honor and by becoming a better man and officer. Medal hung proudly around his neck. The Gunther family has the rare distinction of being among the first to receive this highest of awards twice in as many generations.
Da, 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 da.
Ah. Ooh, it's expensive, but we get to find out about Squad 7's R&R. There we go.
Come back and...
Got a lot of money and got it going good there. So let's see, the training field.
Welcome! Train all you want!
Okay. First things first, let's get the scouts up. And let's put the shock troopers up, actually. And... yeah, the Lancers.
You're better than this! Push those
Alright.
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Okay, you've earned...
And we got Demolition Boost. Wow. Cool.
Come back.
Alright. Check out R&D real quick. Develop weapons. Start with the blast suits. Yep. Another armor upgrade. And the uniform. A grenade upgrade. Awesome. Alright. Nope. No more boost for that. Nope. Nope. Ooh, an accuracy boost for the general rifles. I can live with that. Because they go from B to A rank.
All set.
Sweet. Awesome work. And anything we can afford for the Edelweiss? The body enhancements, preferably. Yep. Nothing we can afford, but they are there at least.
Come back.
Alright. And we do have that. But let's take a... Well, before we do anything else, let's take a look.
Squad 7's R&R.
Alright, a warrior's respite. After that saving of the princess, we surely deserve this. So, let's see. What happens when everyone gets some time off?
Figured this has got to be big if they put out an emergency call, right?
Oh, back into the field again? Militia ever heard of time off?
I'm sorry to have called you here so early. I had news for Squad 7 of a pressing nature. The higher-ups were watching, both during the recovery of the princess and in recognition of those accomplishments, you and I are being granted special leave.
Ooh!
That's great news.
Are you serious?
Music to my ears.
How wonderful.
There's more. We've been granted access to a stretch of shoreline owned by House Randgrees.
House Randgrees owns a stretch of shoreline?
In other words, our orders are to cut loose and relax on a posh private beach.
No way. That princess really knows how to up the morale, don't she?
The whole place to ourselves. Talk about luxury.
Hey, but what should I do? I don't own a swimsuit.
Then come on, let's go shopping. I'll pick out something nice for you.
Okay.
Wow, it's been years, huh? This should be fun, though, Ys.
Yes. Very.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready. You've earned this break. Enjoy it. Dismissed.
In another anime trope, the beach episode. It always exists, people. It always exists in everything related to anime. So, let's enjoy.
Wow. You can really tell this is a private beach. It's beautiful. The water's so blue. There's not many places this well preserved around anymore. Look at those white wings.
Hi, Welkin. This, swimsuit was Rosie's idea. Really, I tried to tell her no. I wasn't sure I could pull it off. What do you think? Do I look okay?
It's great, actually. Great.
You mean it?
Huh? Yeah. That is... You're as pretty as a white-winged gull.
I look like a seagull?
Yeah. Those wings are just gorgeous.
Okay, so... that was a compliment?
You bet it was. The white-winged gull is just about my favorite bird.
Okay. Then thanks, Welkin.
Someone's taking this private beach thing a little too literally. It's already hot enough as it is.
Rosie!
Don't try to pretend. You picked the raciest suit just for the lieutenant. The nerve of some girls.
Rosie, you're the one who told me to get it. Okay, someone's going in the water.
Okay. Don't lose your top.
Hey, Welks.
Oh, hey, Ys. You having fun?
I am.
Been a while since we've come to the beach, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That reminds me. Weren't you afraid of the water, Ys? I remember you clinging to that floaty Porcavian. We tried to drag you out and you started bawling.
Welkin, I was barely a toddler then.
Right, sorry. You must be a great swimmer by now.
That's none of your business.
Like I said, in everything anime, it exists.
Welks! Here goes, Welkin.
Ah!
Mike?
And down goes the boss. Man, those kids got too much energy.
You're sounding like an old man, Largo.
What? I ain't that old.
Oh, no? Then why did you just sound like my grandfather?
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go for a swim? I thought you liked that.
Nobody wants to see me running around in a skimpy suit like those kids. Not at my age.
Whatever you say, Granny. You know better than I am, are you?
You haven't changed a bit since the day you enlisted. You still can't recognize a joke.
And you still got a mouth on you. Think I'd keel over if that changed.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Come to think of it, didn't we all go to the beach just after we enlisted?
Yes, we had a big seashell hunt competition. I don't think you found a single one.
I remember. Yeah, that was a wild time. Then Frederick winds up soaked to the bone.
Largo. No Frederick stories.
Oh. Hey. I'm sorry.
No. I should...
Well...
Eternally, some things can never be undone. And memories can be good and bad. But all we can do is continue living and try to make more.
Ys, over here! Pass the ball over here!
Isara! Nail him! Okay.
Alright.
Hans, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
She nailed the pig. All by yourself, huh? Why don't you go join them?
Nah, that's not my thing.
Always have to play it cool, huh?
So what, did your journalist duties call you to the beach, or are you just bored?
Got me there. If I'm spending a day at the beach, I'd rather be with my boyfriend.
Oh ho ho! You got yourself a boy, do ya? Color me jealous.
Right? But there's times when I feel envious of you all, too. I interviewed a good chunk of Galia's army, but I didn't see any other units like yours. True comrades. The bond you guys have is really a cut above the rest. Now get over there already. They're all waiting for you.
Well, I could take pity on him. And it's not like chatting with an old married lady is any fun.
You're a piece of work.
All right, guys, make room for me.
Oh, a promising contender joins the fray.
What? Sure, fine. Isara, pull your weight or you're swimming.
Okay, I'll do my best, Rosie.
All right, throw...
Okay.
God, don't hit me with it! You're supposed to throw it that way!
Rosie.
And we got some more background information on our people. If for nothing else, then to give him the beach outfit. And Captain Barat, her business, her formal. Rosie. Oh, and we got some actual information for Rosie. Her hobbies include cards, which she picked up while working at her bar job. She often played Faldio, winning 10 games to his 5. So she probably cheats. And let's see, Leon. His insistence on testing everything he developed resulted in quality work in one instance of him accidentally driving a tank full bore into a civilian home. And Kreese is a owner of a legendary sweet tooth. He adds 3 heapings of tablespoons of sugar to his hot milk. Coworkers say he keeps chocolate hidden on him at all times. Hans? Most at home, nestled into a snug space, he is often attempted to burrow his way into Isara's shawl or Alicia's scarf, much to the lady's displeasure. Cordelia. Current heiress to the Rangris line of archdukes who rule the nation. At the age of 16, she stands as the figurehead of Gallia and the scion of the Valkyria. Prime Minister Borg. Age 68, he currently acts as regent to the young princess, Cordelia, handling affairs in her stead. Alright. Frisia, we actually got some background information on her. Having lost her parents at an early age, she grew up footloose and fancy-free. As a result, she is unused to other people counting on her, which she does find taxing. And the ambassador? Alright. Anything else that came up? Just some guns and tanks. Glossary is just, yeah, absolutely filled with stuff. And the only decorations given to a soldier who has performed exceptionally, as by defeating an elite officer of the opposing army. That was the lance. And the Crimson Heart was given to us. Given to a soldier wounded in the line of duty. Alright, folks. But that was the last of the really pleasant stuff, because now we must work for the liberation of Fauzen. Something a little too I think a little too bitter to handle at the moment. I want to leave off here, folks. I hope everybody's been enjoying Let's Stream Valkyria Chronicles, and I know I have been enjoying it. And I'll see you all next time, when we liberate Fauzen, and we gain access to a whole new world of options and availabilities for us. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.